Welcome back to my dry climate cutting garden. Here's what's going on in May. On the screen, I'll put my garden profile so you know what I'm working with. Double hollyhock I planted last year. She'll be blooming soon. In a dry climate, I find best to grow dahlias in a pot so I can control the soil medium and the water, and also if I need to move her to protect her from harsh afternoon sun. Here I have a perennial cornflower, sweet Sultan yellow. I look forward to seeing how she does because I selected her as she's dry climate tolerant. Here I have my progress of the Horehound. I keep her because I like the stems that she has when she dries. I love those little balls. I'll show you in an upcoming video how she looks. Calendula Ivory Princess. Rudbeckia Green Wizard. Had to clear some space so the sun could reach her. Rudbeckia Cherry Brandy. Also got lost in the calendula patch. Here I have Sweet William finally blooming. I'm really pleased with her. She has a long vase life. I cut her about at that phase when a third of her blooms are already open. At the end of winter, the base of the plant will start to show roots. And what I do is I snap it off and stick it in the soil nearby. And I was able to extend the patch that way. The stems that I put nearby have even flowered. So this is really exciting to know going forward that Sweet William is just really easy to extend, to have more of. Chrysanthemum. I'm really proud of myself for getting some net to support her early because I don't want her leaning and then blooming because it can't be corrected later. Here's a type of ladybug, feeds on aphids. Good guy, no problem. So this is Daisy, Shasta Daisy, and I was a little discouraged at first because I was seeing a lot of thrips, but I found a trick and I'm really excited about it. All of the first round of buds and blooms I threw into soapy water. And the next round of blooms seems clean of thrips so far. I found out that those ball chrysanthemums that we buy in fall can be planted in the ground. And what's exciting is not this one, but the other one seems to be the tall variety that they may have pruned to look like a ball. So if this is going to get tall, that would be really exciting for fall arrangements. Here's a holly plant that I'm nurturing in the shade, and also I need to lower the pH of her soil because I read that she does like a lower soil pH. That's why I have her in a pot, because here in the ground it wouldn't work. Here I have Pennyroyal, super strong mint, unforgettable smell. Here's a chocolate mint. I like to stick her in arrangements because it's exciting to smell that chocolatey smell. Same here with spearmint. If the leaves aren't damaged, I like to add her. English daisy, still going strong. I take her blooms and stick them in cat sand and take out the moisture that way. Really cute for dried arrangements. Here's the status of my eucalyptus. I don't know why she's pink like that, but I'm gonna see how it plays out. If she is sick, then I'm gonna have to take her out. I didn't prune her when it was rainy season, so I don't know what's going on here. We'll just wait and see. Knautia Crimson. I look forward to seeing the show that everyone raves about, that she's also drought tolerant. I have here Heliopsis, Fiesta, little red blooms. Look forward to it. Here I have a perennial Gypsophila that has pink blooms. Look forward to her. A pink Sweet William that I started from seed. Coneflower. Painted Daisy. Wonder if she'll bloom this year. Billy Balls. So far, so good. Thunderhead Sedum. German Statice, hopefully, and she should bloom this year. Perennial Gypsophila. This is a red, I forgot the variety name, of Chrysanthemum. Erysimum bowls, Mauve. They say that over the years she'll get bigger, so I'm just gonna wait it out. She's establishing right now, so she's a little wonky, but I look forward to it. Feverfew is a perennial, and oh my goodness, she is flopping all over everybody. So once she's bloomed, I'm going to try to move her. This is my trial bed, so the space is precious. It has been established and understood that Feverfew is a beast. I got my Echinops planted around here too. Here's another Eucalyptus. Doesn't look sick or pink like the other one, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not liking the veins. Aloe Vera. She blooms here every year. I'm gonna see how her stems are in arrangements. Oh my goodness, Silene inflata. I've really enjoyed this show. She just keeps on keeping on. Her harvest window is like a month. Fresh and dried. She just gives that little bauble appearance and arrangements, and it makes me happy. I'll show you in an upcoming video how she looks dried. Aquilegia, and these are her seed pods. Really wicked looking. I look forward to collecting her seeds, and hopefully she naturalizes in this area in partial sun. Her stems are real sturdy. Amobium, an annual straw flower with the stem kind of like Statice. I'm not sure why her blooms are so tiny. I'm wondering if it's because I gave her too much nitrogen. But anyways, really dreamy, like little stars. I look forward to having her in arrangements. You see how her stem is winged. Her other name is Winged Everlasting. So she's really pretty. And here in the crack of the wall, I have a perennial snapdragon, variety canary bird, heirloom. She is enthusiastic, really. I just leave her for the beauty. The color's a little bit too highlighter yellow for me, but I do appreciate her presence. Peppermint, happy to grow in the crack of the wall. Rue, also perfectly fine. She attracts a lot of pollinators. And here I have Bells of Ireland, an annual but self-seeding, and I love that, so I don't have to worry about that every year. I'll always be able to have her. This next one I'm testing, a perennial straw flower, Helichrysum ruby clusters. Next year I'll be planting multiple. I'm really happy with this little pink bud that I can count on for flower crafts. Love her. If you don't have Jupiter's beard, you need her. Pink or white, full sun, heat, amazing. Annual paper daisies. I'm not crazy about that black center, but she's really cheerful in early spring. So she'll always be a part of my list for crafts. Sometimes I get a pink with a yellow center. Here's some more rue. I look forward to her seed pods that are like little bluish balls. Freesia, I'm definitely going to be growing tons of her. She really sweetens up a room, and I'm sure that I could perhaps put some in jars for friends. Chamomile, where have I been all these years? Oh my goodness. In all the years to come, chamomile smells like little apples. In Spanish, they call it manzanilla, which is like little apple, and now I understand why. Fall asters, getting going. They are spreaders, really easy, low maintenance. My winter sown stalk on the left, kind of skinny, but she's got the stem length that I would need. Feverfew, oh my goodness, note to self, respect the spacing rules, because she is just flopping all over, including on top of my honesty plants. So, well, anyways, lesson learned. Here's silver tansy. It's like another type of feverfew. Oh my goodness, all you need is one. She creates this huge mound. I'll show you in upcoming videos, a side-by-side, how the blooms look. But this one I would recommend more for a hot, dry garden. Silver tansy. Cilantro's blooming. I wonder how she is in arrangements. I hear that she's good. I'm going to give it a try. Here's a wild verbascum. I don't know how her flowers are going to be, but I do want to give it a try because I'm all about those natives that stick around in the garden and are low maintenance. So we'll see. My favorite type of yarrow is this fern leaf yarrow. Before she flowers, I use her foliage as like a little touch in arrangements that looks, I don't know, forest-esque, whimsical. And her blooms are giant yellow and just gorgeous in arrangements. Soon she'll be blooming with the other yarrow, and I'll show you side by side the size difference. If you're looking for like really large yellow, that's what this little bud is going to become. Are you growing a cutting garden in a dry climate? If so, please reach out. I would love to connect and share ideas. Well, that's all for now. I'll upload a tour coming soon. Thanks for watching.